The Muridke massacre, which happened on the 12th and the 13th of October, reminds us of General Dyer's Jallianwala Bagh massacre. The manner in which Dawn gave it coverage yesterday has raised many an eyebrow as to what is the reason for the mainstream media to finally come on board to give widespread coverage to the whole thing. This is something which smacks of some mystery going on behind it. This is Aziz Ahmed on 27 October 2025. The recent Jallianwala Bagh-like incident uh, or massacre led by General Dyer of the British forces uh, repeated itself on the night of the 13th and 14th October in Muridke near near Lahore in the Punjab, which smacks of something sinister going on within the establishment. Who ordered the massacre? Is it the IG Punjab or it's the Chief Minister herself, who has now gone underground to escape the wrath of the those who were killed on that night, on that fateful night. That remains to be seen. But what remains to be seen is who brought them out uh, to Muridke, on whose instigation did they come out suddenly in love of Gaza and the Palestinian cause? Why have they been quiet so long? In the past, the TLP goons, led by their founder Khadim Rizvi, and then later by his sons Saad and Anas Rizvi, have been responsible for a lot of mischief on behalf of the agencies, and they were once also banned by the federal government under Imran Khan, but the case wasn't taken to its finality by the ban in the Supreme Court. Now they have again become a proscribed organization. But the story that Dawn carried a couple of days ago has raised eyebrows because uh, of the fact that this incident, this massacre, in spite of gaining international notoriety, with Ryan Grimm's drop site claiming that 1,000 people were killed during that fateful night. But the mainstream media and the media houses had blacked it out. But suddenly, Dawn has come out with this story, which has risen eyebrows as to who instigated Dawn to publish this eye-opening story. Is it Dawn coming back to its old journalistic mode in which these type of stories were the hallmark of its journalism, or but it has also remained quiet and not been talking about such brutal activities by the security forces or during the last three and a half years, and then suddenly we see Dawn publishing this expose, or is it some hidden hand which has instigated the publication of this story? This remains to be seen because there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes, and the drawing rooms of the twin cities of Rawalpindi and Islamabad are buzzing with the stories of internecine struggle in the security forces in the months of October and November, leading to the extension of a very important person, the most important person in our polity. Now we need to see how this one plays out. We cannot doubt Dawn's honesty because what has been narrated is the truth. But the fact that it has come out at this critical time, at whose bidding, who has prompted Dawn to come out with this expose, really respect Dawn as a newspaper of credence over the years, and over my entire life, I've read Dawn every morning before breakfast. But now I've been disappointed with their lack of journalistic honesty, I might dare say, during the past few years. But suddenly, this piece has maybe raised the stature a little bit again in my eyes, and or we need to see whether it has been uh, 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 instigated by some hidden forces who wants to expose or bring to book the ruling elite in the Punjab, and by association the establishment and the present head of the establishment in Rawalpindi. Let's see how this one plays out, because this is very interesting, and we need to see whether justice will be done, irrespective of the fact that these goons who are in TLP or were in TLP had done a lot of bad work in their times, but they are still Pakistanis and human beings, and they cannot, no human being or a Pakistani can be, gunned down and their bodies trampled upon by heavy vehicles and their bodies made to disappear. So that is reprehensible and condemnable. But we need to see what started the whole thing, why it was uh, stopped coming on the mainstream media, and now suddenly it has re-emerged as something that is being blown up. Now, blown up is a small word, because 1,000 people being gunned down during one night is a lot of people, even if the number is less, even if it's 500, even if it's 300. Where are the bodies? Who took them? Why are they not being given back to their families? What has happened to all of that? And the Dawn story is an eye opener. At the risk of repeating myself, I would like to also again state that Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan, during its 4, 5 years or 7, 8 years of existence, have created a lot of trouble by, especially in the areas where they have their madrasas or their centers, where they have been harassing, even killing people, murdering people, because of uh, of them not being in agreement to their very extremist Islamic point of view. And they were given coverage and they were given support by the establishment, as they knew they won't be taken to task because of uh, being the lackeys of the agencies. Whenever their button was turned on, they would launch uh, vicious attacks on the civilian government. Now, these goons have met their end at the or have been given a very bad time, or the worst time that one can imagine happening to any political group, be they be extremists on the streets of Muridke, by a mass killing of them by the forces that brought them initially into action. So we need to be very careful in ascertaining what's going on in this whole drama and this whole uh, Furore. Is it a storm in a teacup, or is it something staged and maneuvered, or is it the beginning of a internecine warfare between the various forces jockeying for power in the Twin Cities? Let's see.